Hey everyone, happy Friday to you. I'm meteorologist Adrienne Vaughn, and as we head to the tropics today, again, things continuing to stay very quiet in the Atlantic Basin. Some good news here as we are still anticipating no tropical formation through the next 5 days. We do have some waves starting to move across parts of the central Atlantic, but nothing looking suspect at this time. So again, nothing in the way of formation as we head through the next week or more. It looks like those upper level winds going to continue to stay unfavorable for development. We do still have a batch of Saharan dust rolling on through. We haven't had a named system in the Atlantic Basin since the beginning of July when we had Colin dissipate just off the coast of the Carolinas. That was on July the 3rd. And this is not an indication of what's to come. I know some people trying to make a correlation between how quiet things have been thus far. That's not exactly how it works. We know things can change very quickly as we head into the months of August, September, and even into the early half of October, and we are still anticipating an above average hurricane season. So still a lot of hurricane season left to come. I mentioned the dust. We do have another plume pushing across parts of the Atlantic, and we're watching some of the dust make its move into parts of the Gulf and southeast Texas as we head through the weekend time frame. So hazy skies expected for us as we get through both Saturday and Sunday. You'll notice that things are looking a little bit more obscure out there in the skyline, and then here's that secondary plume pushing into the picture as we get closer to the mid to end of the week. The Saharan dust, it helps suppress tropical formation, but it also could be a concern for you if you have a respiratory issue. Itchy eyes and throats also a concern for you. We'll look for those hazier skies. The sunrises and sunsets tend to be a little bit prettier with that haze in the atmosphere. Meanwhile, things in the Pacific, they've been busy so far this season. We've seen several named systems, and now we have two. We have Tropical Storm Frank. This will probably become a hurricane later on today or early tomorrow morning, but it's going to calm down and calm down quickly. You'll notice by the time we head towards Monday, it's going to work its way into some cooler water, and anticipating that to drop off fairly fast. But with this larger system and the smaller system, Georgette, we could see both of these interact with one another as we get through the next couple of days. So definitely something to watch. You know, Georgette, pretty disorganized here, and it looks like it's not going to be making too much movement as we get through the next couple of days between Saturday morning and Monday afternoon. There's not really a whole lot of movement here, and it looks like the intensity with this storm probably going to continue to stay a tropical system, a tropical storm, and not anticipating that to get any more impressive than that. Neither of those systems in the Pacific, by the way, going to be impacting any land, so also some good news there. Hey, if you haven't already downloaded that Fox 26 weather app, go ahead and do that. That is your way to find out the latest information, not just here in Houston, but across the tropics as well. And if you want to connect on social media, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.